Hello again, and welcome to my series of videos about Ryoshi Dynasties from Ebisusbay. Today, what I'm going to look at is my approach to trying to purchase what I call good land deeds to use in the game. So that's just my approach to how I kind of look at the marketplace, see what's available, and what type of things I would select for purchase or for shortlisting. So, as with every one of my videos, we start off from ebisusbay.com. And again, I'll mention it. This is the kind of the landing page, front page, which is as the entry point into both the marketplace and the world of Ryoshi Dynasties. So, on the front page, to get into the marketplace, there's a little marketplace down at the right hand side. You can also do it directly through searching collections if you know what you're looking for, etc. But as we've never before, we're going through the marketplace, and that gives you two choices. The second one, just as a small note, is for people who holding Ryoshi Tills VIPs. You can stake those there to earn a share of the revenues generated through Ebisusbay. That's a completely separate subject. I won't touch on that one today. Might come back to it in the future. So I want to visit the marketplace. So when you first go in here, you get the usual Ebisusbay marketplace showing you the listings, etc. A lot of Crow Farm ladies popping up for me today, but that's not what I'm really looking at. So I'm going to look for some land deeds, which are in the Army's Cradle Land Deeds collection. Click on that, and here we go. So I always look briefly at what the first page pops up, because this is sorted in price order. And even though I see this every time I go in, sometimes people may have changed the price and something might surprise me. So what am I looking for? So really I set myself an arbitrary limit of 5,000 fortune, which I kind of is at a comfort level, shall we say, for me, between risking buying something at that level and the potential rewards. So I don't normally start, say, apart from casting my eye over the latest kind of low end of the spectrum. What I normally do, and this is interesting, I first look at ending soon. So why do I do that? So potentially looking for things that were listed quite a while ago, and the market might have moved on since they were listed, and not cheap to be snapped up, but it's always just worth a little look to see what's in there. There's one there. Potential's got quite a few things on. If you have a little look at that one, for example, I can talk through what I'm looking for. So normally in something in the sub 4 or 5,000 level, still ideally trying to get at least 6 traits, which is this got. But I'm looking for one of those traits for one of the two criteria, either ideally sub 1% or in the 1 to 2% range for their rarity, and also something that I don't have before. I'm trying to get a spread of kind of traits or characteristics across my land. I only hold currently 9, so I'm not Will by any chance or any stretch of the imagination. But for example, I don't have any fossils at the moment, so that's potentially interesting. But I think this one I'll probably just pass on it. So that's my kind of criteria. Under 4 or 5,000. This one meets it because it's got 6 or more traits. I'm really looking for something with one of these traits in the 1 to 2%, or even less, ideally. Difficult to find, I know. So the type of things I'm looking for now are kind of an underground station, perhaps, or I mean, ideally a gold mine, but I'm really unlikely to find that. So having had a quick look at the kind of list and looking at what's about to expire, just in case anything else was listed, prices were differently. Prime port of call, actually just put it back to price low to high. What I really look at with most attention is the latest listings in those things coming through. So that's got a lot of things in it, but 15,000. And quickly, I just scan through what I can see here. There's not much. Let's come up, look at 2599. Let's have a little look at that. Again, 7 traits, good. Have most I already have an inn. I have a paddy field, etc. There's nothing. So good solid land there at 2599, but not for me today. So that's basically the point. My kind of process. I go through the ending soonest. I go through the latest listings. Try and check these as often as I can. 'Cause obviously, very dynamic marketplace. Things come and go. Things get bought up. You can see that little subway station in there. Scroll through these. I don't spend my life doing it, but that's how I do it. Looking for something that comes to match my criteria. As I said before, kind of what I'm trying to do is get a spread of traits or facilities so that once the game is going in earnest, that I feel that approach with me. If I have many different types of facilities, there's probably always something that's in demand, shall we say, at an important time, and therefore likely to be assisting me earning a passive income from that. So I thought I'd just share that with everyone. Thanks for your attention. As I said before, this is part of a series. I will be developing more as we move along. So if you'd like to just bookmark us, and we'll see you again in the future. Thanks now. Bye.